traders, how are you? Welcome back to Simply Forex. Today is Wednesday, the 14th of June. And as always, guys, we'll look back at yesterday's trades. We'll look at today's potential trades, and we'll look at the important news for today as well. And have a little look at the CPI reaction on a couple of the US dollar pairs as well, guys. All right. So lots to get through today. Let's make a start. So trades from yesterday, guys. The first one, we were looking at Swiss franc weakness overall. All right. So the first trade was this, guys, euro against the Swiss franc. So we were in a downtrend, and then we found ourselves in a little bit of a mini range here. Yeah, just here and here. Never made lower lows, which is always a red flag. And then price broke above these highs. Yeah, with this candle here. So as soon as this large green candle was formed, we were in an uptrend. We've had a break of structure. So yeah, that's the reason why we were trying to buy it, guys. And the fact that this candle was so bullish. Yeah, buyers have taken control of this market. And the idea was to come from this gray zone, potentially all the way back up to here. All right, so that was the idea, guys. I still think it's a trade idea for today. Yeah, look at this wick. That wick has rejected that area. I know it's a red candle, but that bottom wick encourages me to keep looking for buys. So yeah, that was the idea. If we drop down to the H1, guys, yeah, I got in on this trade. Okay, so we had this gray zone, which we were interested in. Yeah, because price had reacted historically at this area, and surprise, it reacted again at this level. Yeah, it's no surprise, guys. So what were we looking for? But let's start with the H4 actually, because look at this H4 candle. Yeah, this really gave us the impetus to take this trade. We've had a huge rejection wick on the H4 chart. Yeah, buyers are sitting in here. It even came back and tested it. Yeah, buyers are still sitting in here looking to buy this pair. Okay, let's go back to the H1 now. We even got a structure break on the H1. So first of all, you know, price broke down. We were getting lower lows, but then price shot up, breaking these highs. Yeah, so we had higher highs. And I actually, once we got a bit of a retrace, entered in here. My stop is below here, and I'm still in this trade, guys. All right. And like I always say to you guys, you know, be fluid with your entries. So when I enter here, guys, because it's quite a large stop loss, yeah, I'm just going to enter 50% or 30%, 40%. Okay, and then when price comes against me, and I saw this reaction as well, I have now entered another 50% of this trade. Okay, so you don't have to put, you know, 100% of your trade, you know, straight in as soon as you see a setup. You know, this potentially had room to go against us. We also had, you know, the CPI news coming out. So once price came back down to these lows, yeah, and we got a bit of a bounce, I entered another 50%. All right, so yeah, I'm still in this trade, guys. Yeah, still in this trade. Yeah, obviously I don't want to see these lows broken, and potentially a bit of a build up in structure from here, guys, something like this. All right, so yeah, euro Swiss franc, I'm still in. We also had Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Yeah, if we start with a day chart again, so this was just a continuation of upward trend. Yeah, we were in a downtrend. Price hit this level, yeah, reacted at this level again, but eventually it broke, and we had these two bullish candles, you know, break these highs here, and we had a bit of room to the upside. Okay. So we had lots of buying pressure, upward trend, you know, buy it. And we also hit target. Okay, just about hit target, and then we got a reaction, guys. So let's take a look at the H1 and see if we could get in on this pair. And the answer was I mean, we could get in on this pair, but, you know, the time we get a break, so price comes down, okay? So if you're feeling particularly aggressive, we could enter when it bounces off of this support. Okay, but as you know, guys, I like to be with H1 structure or H4 structure, but then eventually on the back of news, we get this H1 candle that breaks all of these highs in here, all of these highs through here. But at this point, guys, the risk to reward doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is my reward. I'd have to put my stop down here. This would be my risk. Yeah, so it just didn't make sense to me. So this is why I didn't trade this. But if you were more aggressive with this trade, yeah, and got in down here on a bounce of these lows, yeah, then you would have had, yeah, a nice risk to reward. So yeah, that was Aussie dollar Swiss franc. And then the final Swiss franc pair was this New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so this is still an opportunity, guys, as well. So let's start with the day chart. What were we seeing? So as with all the Swiss franc pairs, we were seeing a break in structure. So we were in a downtrend. Okay, yeah, lower lows, lower highs. But then as soon as these highs were broken, yeah, with this candle here, yeah, breaking these highs, we're looking for longs. Simple as that. And we're above the moving average 20, which I like. Yeah, we're looking for longs. And I still think price we could take back up to 600, if not all the way back up to here and, you know, 650 in here, guys. Okay, so we've got a couple of higher time frame targets, which we haven't hit yet. And potentially still a trade idea for today. I mean, I don't particularly like the top wick on this candle, but, you know, buyers are still in control of this market. If we drop down to the H1, guys, yeah, we did have an opportunity to get in on this pair. So H1 structure, yeah, it actually broke. This actually broke these lows, but then we had a huge bullish reaction of a candle. So you could potentially get in on this candle, guys, yeah. Or if not, there was this candle, yeah, which, you know, had broken these highs, a continuation of the uptrend. And now you can see price is finding the bottom of this candle as potential support. Yeah, there's a new support level through here. Potentially we have a trade right now, guys. We've had a break up in H1 uptrend again. You know, we get a retest, we can start taking price higher. Yeah, I would be interested in this trade. If we look at the M15 quickly, you can see these you know, these little structures in here more clearly. Look, if I show you on the M15, you can see that line that I drew is basically this line through here, guys. Yeah, this level. Okay, so what was once, yeah, even on the M15, guys, what was once resistance, when it breaks, becomes good support. Okay, and I think potentially we have a good trade from here, at least back up to these highs, yeah, if not further. Okay, guys, so those were the Swiss franc pairs. We also got into pound Aussie dollar, and this trade was the bane of my life, still is currently. So what were we seeing? Why did we wanted to short this pair, but why? So it was clear, guys. Yeah, we were in a downtrend. Okay, we were in a downtrend. It broke all of these important lows through here. Yeah. If I zoom in, yeah, so we were in a downtrend and we had this bearish candle that broke, you know, all of these lows. Okay, so the idea was just to follow this downward momentum back down to this 8450 level. Okay. As you can see, we had quite a bullish candle, but this is an inside candle. Yeah, if I zoom in, you can see, if we look at this candle, this is an inside candle. So what we will usually see with this candle is a slight uptick of this high, and then price will close back into this and carry on in a downtrend. Okay, but let's see if that happens. But yeah, just because it's so bullish, a little reluctant to keep shorting this pair. Okay, if we drop down to the H1 now, yeah, we had our level. Yeah, we had our levels mapped out. So we had this level in here because of this, and then we had our grey zone up here. Okay, and price reacted at both of these levels. Yeah, but first of all, guys, you know, I got in once we got this huge bearish candle, you know, bouncing off of this level. I got a slight retrace, entered here, put my stop above here. Okay, and I was in this trade. All right, and then it was coming down nicely. Yeah, but then news happened, guys. Yeah, to be honest with you guys, I didn't expect US dollar data to have such a big reaction on, you know, on the pound Aussie dollar. You know, maybe that was a little bit foolish, and, you know, it's CPI data is huge news. It's going to affect all currency pairs. So I was in here. Yeah, I got hedged here. All right. And then price came up and give me another nice, you know, get out of this trade. So I closed my hedge up here. Yeah, for a small loss, but then price still continued up. So I'm still in another hedge now. I actually just got out of this hedge very recently. So let me explain why I got out of this hedge recently. Because H1 structure, yeah, has now broken. Yeah, we've broken these low here. Got a nice retrace up here, and I've closed this hedge. Yeah, this hedge what I was in up here. So yeah, it's been like, even talking about it, guys, it's a little bit confusing how I hedged this and what actually happened to this trade. It's safe to say I'm in a losing trade, but I'm just trying to manage my way out of this hedge. Okay, so I've just exited this with the idea that price will come back down, potentially down to here. So we'll keep an eye on this, guys. But yeah, difficult trade. Yeah, just look at the price action. Yeah, we get, let me draw that again. We get a brilliant reaction. We're thinking, okay, we're off to the downside. No, we're not quite yet. We get another nice reaction. Yeah, we get, even after the news, we get another nice reaction. And then from, you know, and then you're thinking, we are off to the downside. And then look at buyers. Buyers just storm into the market. Yeah, I must say, guys, it's been very tricky, you know, trading conditions recently. Yeah, because of this. Yeah, we think, right, we're off to the downside. We're off to the downside. And then, you know, buyers take over the market. And it's not little whipsaws in price. These are big whipsaws and changes in H1 trend here, even H4, you know, so it has been tricky market conditions, guys. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel this volatility in the market. So yeah, pound Aussie dollar was a evil trade for me thus far. All right, and I'm just going to try and manage my way out of this trade. So yeah, that's it, guys. Those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, maybe you learned something, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button. And if everyone right now could just smash the like button, give you 2 seconds, smash the like button, guys. Let me hear the clicking. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. It just helps support the channel. Right, trades for the 14th of June. Before we get started, guys, let me just mention a few things our channel does. So first of all, guys, we've got a free Discord channel. Yeah, so come join it. It's free. Yeah, you got trade ideas, you've got general chit chat, we've got indicators, useful links, and books. So yeah, come join us, guys. We've also got the VIP Discord. You do have to pay for this, guys, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. You can ask me any questions you like. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. You get exclusive content, lots of exclusive content. You get access to a performance coach and other VIP members. All right. So yeah, check it out. Secondly, guys, yeah, don't forget, I do a mentorship program, guys. So if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you all the details of the mentorship program. Thirdly, guys, don't forget we have a YouTube membership now. So if you watch these videos every day, would like to show your support, then come join YouTube membership. It's only a small amount of money, but you get some really cool perks. And finally, guys, don't forget our live stream today, every day, except Friday, we're down the pub. No, every day, 8 a.m. New York EST. Get your questions ready for this afternoon, guys. Right, so enough of all that business. Let's look at today's trades, guys. So before I start, I just want to show you the US dollar majors and this reaction to the CPI data yesterday, okay? So initially, there was a lot of, US dollar weakness. Yeah, the figures were worse than expected, hence US dollar weakness. But that weakness didn't follow through. And it's left me with mixed ideas on the US dollar major pairs. Let me explain. So, for example, Euro US dollar, yeah, you would probably, be looking for buys with this pair. Yeah, you would probably be looking for buys. We've had we're getting higher highs, only just, and we'll probably look for some room to the upside. Yeah, if we look at pound US dollar, yeah, we're clearly, in an uptrend and still think we have a bit of room, potentially up to here or even here. Yeah, so you'll be thinking US dollar weakness. But then, guys, if I look at Aussie dollar, US dollar, yeah, we've had a real bearish reaction at an area of resistance. So I would potentially, look for shorts. And that means US dollar weakness. Yeah, so it's contradicting. Let's look at another pair that contradicts. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, this is at again, like Aussie dollar, US dollar. This is at a real important support level. So if anything, I'll be looking for buys. Yeah, so that's US dollar strength. So I'm seeing US dollar strength on some of the pairs and US dollar weakness on others. So this conflicting information, guys, I do not like. Yeah, if I enter a trade, I don't want conflict. Yeah, I want, Tom, you are right. Let's take your trade where you want it. Yeah, I mean, we know trading is not that easy, but you get the idea. I don't want conflict in my trade. So that in mind, I'm not looking at any of the US dollar majors today, guys. What I am looking at are the following. So my first trade idea is this, guys, is Euro Swiss franc. So deja vu from yesterday. Yeah, this is a trade idea. So again, let's just take you through it. So we were in a downtrend, and then we found ourselves in this range. Okay, and then this is like a box of indecision. Yeah, some of my regulars to the channel, I call this a box of indecision. And when we get a break of these boxes, we normally get quite a powerful move up. All right. So yeah, we broke these highs as well. Yeah, with this candle here. So we're also seeing higher highs. Yeah, we had a structure break. And the idea is just to come from this gray zone and potentially take price all the way back up to here. All right, so that's the idea on the day chart. If we drop down to the lower time frames now, let's look at the H1. Yeah, this gray zone proved to be a good entry point. Yeah, price reacted historically at this level. Surprise, surprise, it reacts again at this level. It's reacted twice. It reacted once, it reacted again. Okay. So this is where we're at currently. Let's look at the H4 as well. So yeah, H4 is still firmly in an uptrend as well, guys. Yeah, we're still in an uptrend. So we're looking for this idea, yeah, to follow this trend upwards again. If we drop back to the H1, what am I looking for? So, a couple of things, guys. Price could come back down to these lows, test these lows. yeah, and we get a bullish reaction, okay, I'll be happy to enter this trade again. Yeah, if we get a bullish reaction, take price back up to here, I would take some profit off here and then let the rest of the trade run. Okay, or guys, we're seeing, you know, a bit of a breakdown here, but if we start seeing a break, potentially a break of this high, even this high, yeah, maybe it doesn't make it down to here, and then we see a bullish candle that breaks this high and this high, yeah, I will then start buying here as well. Yeah, okay, again, leaving my stop down here. All right, so there's a couple of things I'm looking at for this trade, guys. All right, so yeah, Euro, Swiss franc, we're looking to buy this pair. Let me show you New Zealand Swiss franc quickly. This, you know, this is potentially a trade idea as well, guys. All right, but I just preferred Euro, Swiss franc. But again, you know, this is the same. Yeah, we've had a structure break. We're getting nothing but bullish candles. New Zealand Swiss franc is also a buy opportunity. It's just that I prefer Euro Swiss franc because it's in a nice zone here already, Euro Swiss franc. All right, but yeah, Euro Swiss franc we're looking to buy, and potentially New Zealand Swiss franc. What I do like with New Zealand is New Zealand against the Japanese yen. Okay, guys. So before I show you this trade idea and where I'm going to enter, if everyone could take 2 seconds and smash that like button while I have my morning drink. Okay, thank you for smashing the like button, guys. Yeah, it really helps. Thank you. And also, guys, yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, obviously. New Zealand yen, guys, I really like this trade. Yeah. Price on the day, this is the day chart, guys. Yeah, it never really broke this upward structure until we got a break of this level. I was still interested in longs, and it just so happens we've had a build up in structure as well. And what I do like is that it broke this zone as well. Okay, so you know, we've got this, let's get rid of this, we've got this bullish candle, yeah, that's broken all potential resistance. Yeah, this was potential resistance, and it just sailed through it. Okay, so the idea is just to carry on this buying momentum back up to these highs and this 87 psychological level. Yeah, because we're clearly in an uptrend. We've got a bullish green candle. What is not to like? Okay, guys, so yeah, buying this pair, that's the idea. If we drop down to the H1, let's start with the H4 because you'll see this grey zone more clearly. So we've got this grey zone through here because price has reacted previously. Yeah, and potentially it could come back down to this level, but I don't expect it to. I expect this grey zone to be a good entry level. All right, so let's drop down to the H1 now. Now we know where our grey zone is. So yeah, that's what we want to see, guys. We want to see a bit of a retrace. Yeah, back down to this grey zone, because this grey zone represents value. If I start buying up here, no value. If I start buying here, value. Okay, so we're looking for price to retrace into this grey zone. We want to see a bullish reaction. And when I say bullish reaction, guys, I just want a candlestick that tells me buyers are in control. If I'm looking to buy a pair, I need to see buyers. Yeah. So yeah, we get a bullish reaction. I'll take price back up to here, probably take some profit off and then let the rest run. All right, guys. So yeah, just the 2 trade ideas today. So we got Euro Swiss franc long and we got New Zealand Japanese yen long. All right, guys. Yeah, and if you've enjoyed the trade ideas, smash the like button right now. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Wednesday, the 14th of July, guys. And my God, we've got some news for you today. So it all starts nice and early at 7 o'clock, London GMT. Yeah, we've got the GDP coming out of the UK. Okay, so all eyes on GDP. You know, are we entering potentially a recession? You know, people want to see growth with the GDP, guys. All right. So lots of eyes on this. This will really move the pound. If we carry on down, yeah, more big news. At 1:30 London GMT, we got PPI coming out of the US dollar. So this is also inflation data that we need to keep an eye on. At 3:30 London GMT, we've got crude oil inventories. Remember, crude oil inventories won't just affect the US dollar, it'll affect the Canadian dollar and obviously oil. Yeah, goes without saying. And then if we carry on, guys, we've got the big daddy news. We got the New Zealand GDP. I'm only joking. The big daddy news is this. We've got the FOMC interest rate decision. All right, guys. So, yes, 7 o'clock. We've got the projections, the statement, and the interest rate decision itself. They're expecting the interest rate to remain the same at 5.25%. For me, 30 minutes later during the press conference, this is when it gets real volatile because people are hanging on to the head of the Fed's every word, and this can change people's view of the dollar. So, yeah, all of this news coming out must be aware of, guys. Almost, you know, don't be in a trade. Yeah, this is really going to move the markets. Don't be in a US dollar trade for sure. And then after that, guys, 11:45, if you're still awake, you've got the GDP coming out of New Zealand. All right. So, yeah, a pretty big news day today, guys. Must be aware of it all. I hope you have a great trading day. Don't forget to join us for the live stream at 8 a.m. Get your questions ready, guys, and I'll see you then.